Hey y'all, welcome back to this newest episode of Trails. Today, we are in the base. We hitched a ride on that airship.
We're also playing with a different screen brightness.
I don't know if you'll actually be able to see the difference on YouTube. I think it was just a screen setting, so it won't show up there, but it looks nicer less.
I'm just preempting. Oh.
Yeah.
This dungeon is kind of annoying. Ooh.
Make sure to check all the piles of stuff, because there's some hidden things that we need to find.
We need to check all the rooms.
Oh.
Oh.
Chest is already empty, you double dipper!
That's an Olivier gun.
That sounds like it very well could be. No, it's not.
Oh!
Ooh.
It's not an Olivier gun, it's a Shara whip. If you can't tell, this is kind of the dungeon of this chapter.
Kinda, yeah. Well, aside from the tower. EP charge.
The chest is empty. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it?
We should probably have some of those EP charges on stock more than we do.
Oh, that's more progression.
I'm not sure if it is. Oh. The chest is empty. How tragic.
Fun fact, if you notice that jeweled ring...
I think that's worth about 2,000 Mira. It sounds like some of the grunts. Shall we rush the room? Let's wait, I think. Hold on a second. I can hear someone talking on the other side of the door.
It sounds like some of the grunts. Let's take care of them before we move on, so there are no surprises behind us later.
Okay, let's go do it then. It sounds like some of the grunts. Shall we rush the room? Let's do it. Huh? Oh, you guys new around here?
Like in your frickin' dreams! Are these guys for real?
But if you're not new here, then who are you? What? Are you supposed to be intruders? Bingo! We're with the Bracer Guild. I think it would be best if you surrendered. Forget that! We won't give up without a fight!
And time for some good battle music. Don't make my editing job harder.
Alright. I think we should do it closer to us.
I just want to double check that they're like exactly the same. Yeah.
Oh, he's out of it. Yeah, it can't hurt.
Maybe she can attack in to get into the Latier range.
Oh, that's actually really smart. Can we get all of them? Oh, there you go. There you go. And this should show you how good AoE is. And why it's so amazing that we finally actually have characters with AoE now.
Why don't you explain what AoE means?
Oh, area of effect. Essentially, it's instead of single target, it's basically effects in a video game that like affect multiple characters. Like it gets all of them.
And you can see it does a lot of damage.
I mean, it hit for like 200 something on 6 characters. That's the equivalent of doing like 1,200 damage.
Oh, it's not put soon enough to get Estelle in, and nobody else is going to take damage.
He's gonna get a crit. You could soul blur someone and kill someone.
I can't soul blur because he won't get the crit then.
Oh.
Which means I really should Latier anyway.
Yeah, just to take the crit away from them. That makes sense. Alright.
Am I sitting on Joshua?
Yeah, that's...
Can I move Joshua in a way to get him closer to Estelle?
it's fine. We'll finish the fight by then, probably. I think this aerial's gonna kill.
I guess I'll just cue things for no reason then. You know what I'll do? Oh, actually,
I really think this aerial might finish the fight.
I really think it will too.
Maybe just Soul Blur or something. Oh, someone lived it. Oh, okay, well. Have an entire boulder dropped on their head.
A lot of fire.
Alright, now where are the hostages? If you don't start talking, there are gonna be some serious consequences involving a whip.
Do what you want with us. We're not gonna talk.
Oh, is that so? Let me handle this, Estelle.
Sure. Can't see I didn't warn you guys.
Honestly, I've been being quite gentle with you. Don't think for a second that you're allowed to pass out here. But if you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you.
Yikes. They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them.
Very good. Now where are your leaders? Kyle and Josette, right?
Forget it, lady. Do your worst. No one will tell you where they are.
So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to sell out your bosses, huh? I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Holy Strigus. Shara's as unforgiving as ever.
This? No, I've been far more unforgiving.
Any masochist would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Shara.
And my whip would be thrilled to make yours.
Maybe some other time. It looks like the hostages are being held down below. Let's hurry.
Just making sure there's nothing around.
Oh, whatever that guy is.
That's preemptive. Since there are only a few of them, do you want to fight him to find out what he is?
No, because I don't want to run out of EP.
He's a mad tree.
Oh, yeah. I'm worried about our EP because we didn't buy charges.
That's fair. Though we can always run back and sleep on the ship.
That's true, it'll just be annoying. That looks... Can you just look all over the room? Okay.
I looked. There was nothing in there.
Okay, we need to find a vacuum cleaner.
Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to have built, and it seems pretty ancient.
We can go back and check afterwards if you're
Okay.
nervous. It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree. This place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this one as hideouts back then.
As far as I've heard, the turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years. So it doesn't seem that strange to me that something like this is still around.
The Great Collapse?
The collapse of the ancient Sumerian civilization, which existed more than 1,200 years ago. It's said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out.
Oh, you mean like Professor Alba said before?
I'll tell you what though, for being a place this hard to find, someone's got some seriously bad taste in hideouts. Not to mention there are all sorts of monsters lurking around in here too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live.
Shara, just what kind of men are you hanging out with? Oh, I think we can keep going, and if we don't see it by the time we're like at the final place, then we double back. I don't think it's in there.
I'd rather double check now.
Fair enough. And we're good.
I hate doubling back.
Well, wasn't my idea. Do you wanna go? Take the side path first. Okay.
You think I should take the side path first?
Yeah.
The chest has nothing left to offer you.
Straight to R. Is that what Estelle already has? Yeah.
What does Olivier have?
I think that should be an upgrade for Shara.
It's not by much, though.
2 points. No. Oh, that's an exciting one. So is this one.
Oh, left first?
Sure. Air assault? The chest is empty, because he emptied it. Funny how that works, no?
Are there attack foods in this game?
Oh, that's a...
Oh, it's the Olivier weapon. Oh, and it's a good increase.
Ooh, nice.
It's a 15.
No, Olivier's melee is...
Should we go right or forward?
Let's go... I don't know. Poke your head in each room and see if either of them are... Okay, try... Poke your head in the other one. Okay.
What's this?
I'm guessing it's an orbital vacuum. Looks like the newest model, so it's probably stolen.
Interesting. Huh? What's this? There's something stuffed inside.
A notebook.
Yep, that's what it looks like to me. But what's something like this doing inside a vacuum?
It's probably something important. Let's hold on to it just in case.
Yeah, good idea.
I don't remember that.
I know you don't. That is the one quest that we missed in our first playthrough of this game.
Is that the only quest we missed?
It is the only quest we missed. Oh, I don't know.
I feel better about this room.
Okay. Hold on a second. I hear someone talking on the other side of that door.
It sounds like some of the grunts. Let's take care of them before we move on so there are no surprises behind us later.
Oh, okay. I can hear somebody talking again. Can we show the rest of the room? Who are you guys supposed to be? Bracers? How do you get in here?
It looks like the hostages are being held in the room just beyond here. I think it's time you surrender quietly, or else.
Don't kid yourself. Let's get him.
I want to check how many EP charges we have while we're in here.
That's a good idea. I hope it's like more than one.
It's probably not. Oh, we got a poison on our hands. And only one. I have one thing that cures poison, but I'm not going to use it now.
Yeah, let's... Yeah, try to just
I'm gonna
heal.
queue a Latier and
That's
move
good.
Estelle in.
In general, please just use, Shara and Olivier for DPS, and let the other two do healing. Don't try to use them for damage. And all their breaks suck because they're single target.
Oh, Shara won't be able to move in time.
That sucks. Latier with Joshua, Tier with Estelle. Oh no. Okay, we might have to go down here. That was a mistake. We should have done that in the other order.
Oh, stupid crazy luck.
Okay.
Crazy stupid luck.
Okay. Whoa, no. Heal Shara. Heal Shara.
Can't necessarily heal her in time.
Oh, he doesn't have healing. Oh, no, Joshua's healing. Have Joshua use healing.
Will Joshua's healing come in time?
Hopefully will. No, wait, not Latier. When does normal tier come in? No, not really, not. Okay. Okay.
We're gonna do a Latier out of battle.
Think we'll have time to do that? Oh, okay. What's going on out there? It seemed a bit loud for an internal squabble.
Is everyone alright?
We're with the Bracer Guild and we've come to rescue you.
Seriously, we're saved! We've taken care of the guards, so you don't need to worry about anything for the moment. What? Really?
We've been saved?
I'm Grant, captain of the airliner, Linda. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today.
You can thank us after we've gotten you out of here. By the way... Huh?
It doesn't look like he's here. Who?
Are these all the hostages?
Yes, that's correct. This is everybody who was on the Linda, including crew and passengers.
This can't be right.
Wasn't there a man by the name of Cassius Wright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild. Cassius Wright? I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere.
Captain? Isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left?
Right, now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get off.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, there was this one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before we took off. A man who had been on board since the Royal City, and he did seem to have such a name if I remember correctly.
What? But his name was on the passenger list.
Well, since he got off right before we departed, there wasn't any time to document the changes. This would have been handled had we arrived in Roland, but we were attacked by the Sky Bandits en route, and things were left as they were. So that's what happened, huh? Well, thought it would have been awfully strange if his dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits.
Well, it looks like our question has finally been answered.
How ironic.
Now wait a minute. Then what is Dad doing? With something this big going on, why hasn't he contacted us?
Calm down, Nasal. I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our focus needs to be on securing the safety of these hostages.
Okay, you're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now.
Listen up, everyone. We are now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer.
We'll be waiting here. Good luck. If that's the case, then we'll prepare for the worst. Our lives are in your hands. In other words, don't let us down.
Leave everything to us. We can heal.
Oh, I mean, we can't, like, use the bed, can we? No. That would have been too...
No, but I could temporarily rearrange everyone's orbments and use Estelle's EP.
Use Estelle's
heal.
anyway.
Oh, actually, that just makes sense.
And then... okay. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm just worried about their EP going into the fight.
I'm honestly not.
I am.
I think we're a little over-leveled.
I'd rather just do a quick run back, personally, to the ship.
Really?
Yeah. Y'all feel free to skip ahead in the video and look for when we are back in that room with the hostages. We will pop in there briefly.
You know, I will actually timestamp when we are doing the boss fight.
Don't timestamp that. Timestamp when we're back from the run.
Did that tree just vomit on me?
Because people want to see, like, the lead-up to the boss fight. If there is a boss fight. We're not confirming or denying there's a boss fight.
I can do it at the lead-up. I will drop a timestamp at the lead-up.
Okay. But if you want to watch...
At the lead-up to whatever happens.
Right.
Unless you want to just hear Henry and I talk. We're pretty fun.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Please tell me I'm correct in remembering that we can sleep on here.
Yeah.
Yeah! Metagame knowledge.
So we're just gonna go and fight Dark Overlord, Dark Trek. I mean the boss. I didn't mean to spoil that. You didn't hear anything. We're not fighting Dark Overlord, Dark Trek. He's not the boss of this area. What are you talking about?
I'll admit I could have been more careful.
Just do your best from here.
This is like moving on now.
Yeah.
Should I just do a quick tier? Should I do a quick lot tier?
Yeah, because you'll have to get over share too. Yeah, that's good. And let's remember EP chargers next time we do any main story things. I think that's the way out. I think this is where we want to go. Did you just say?
You think this is the way out?
I think so. Meaning it's not the way we want to go. I think that's the door.
Is this?
Yep, it looks like it's kind of in a boss's room.
So the queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is she? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living.
Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet.
Yeah, and we need to decide on a plan on how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that? Huh? But once we get Amira, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. We have no need to leave them alive. Dawn?
You're joking, right?
They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left Liberal for good, we could still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But
I'm so sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages, too. Idios will never forgive us if we do that. And I don't want to get our home back with Mira stained in blood of innocent people.
Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here?
Huh?
I think it's about time you learned your place.
Gah!
Kyle? Who cares about our old home? With this kind of Mira coming in, what could you possibly want with our old, worthless land? Ha! We're gonna blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while.
What did you say?
And once we run out of Mira, we'll just hijack another airship. This is gonna be the future of the Kapua Sky Bandits. Dawn, what's happened to you? What in Idios' name has happened to you?
Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family feud later?
You again?
Bracers! Why are you here? How can you say something so heartless? Especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship. Impossible. What are you talking about? It can't be.
You had your airship sitting in front of the Emerald Tower, right? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hold. In other words, we stole a ride from the bandits. Ha! Take that!
For a dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this time.
Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy!
What'd you just call me? You bimbo? Airhead brute?
Just try and say that again!
Alright. Enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group. So it looks like all that's left is you three.
In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist.
Man.
Crap. Kyle, Josette, what's the meaning of this?
Sorry, bro.
I'm sorry, Don. That's okay. I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill him, that'll be that.
What?
What a bunch of fools you are! To think what with that pitiful number of people you could ever capture Don Kapua.
Look at how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon.
Kyle, Josette. It's time to hunt some game. And I like my sport bloody.
Okay.
forgot he has an orbital cannon.
Yeah, oh, he has a lot of HP. Alright, how much do the other two have?
Half.
Okay, we should probably take down Kyle and Josette first. Let's have Estelle. When does Latier? Latier's too early. It's too early.
Yeah, we should probably have Joshua do it.
Maybe a clock up.
Yeah, I agree. Clock up Shara.
I would say Olivier, I think, is actually a bit better of a damage dealer. Ariel, just barely catch them in. Yeah, like that's good placement. Stone impact center on like Kyle maybe.
And then how about a clock up for
Shara.
Shara.
Yeah. Sounds good. Oh. Wow. Ow.
We just have to cook Kyle.
We should use the criticals.
We should.
That looks good. And I really do think that
This Latier comes in actually at a nice
I
time.
think, I think if we just have to fight, if we can take care of the other two, and we can manage Dawn. Don't try to.
Should I aim for Kyle or Josette?
Maybe I also has Earth Wall.
That's true. Maybe we should pop up an Earth Wall. Especially because those bombs.
Oh no. Alright, this might take us a couple tries, y'all.
Bear with us. Should we just go down?
Yeah. I could try to fight this one out, but I don't think it's worth it, especially now.
Yeah. I think we kind of just needed to see what everything was about.
We'll have a better game plan next time. Don't watch this Let's Play if you want to see us first try every fight.
We're good at this game, but we're not that good at this game.
We're also playing on...
We need to clock up everyone.
I don't think that's the biggest
I think we
priority.
need to get faster.
I think we need to heal more preemptively.
I agree, but I think we also need to be faster.
Okay.
Just trust me on this one.
I also don't think... Oh, use the break. That's what we need to do.
Who should I steal?
It doesn't really matter. Use it on, like, Josette, maybe.
I'll steal with Joshua. Because I like Joshua's melee.
It should be whoever didn't have an arc.
And Joshua didn't have an arc coming in.
So let's try to DPS Josette. We shouldn't get... Oh my god, that did a lot.
Well, of course it did. It was crit.
Okay, so let's just kill Josette. I really wish these were spells coming in. Okay,
Harry?
I almost want to have Olivier do the damage and have Shara. Oh, Shara doesn't have Law. Yeah, just have her Aerial.
But did you like my placement?
Yeah, that's good placement.
Should Olivier pop an Earth Wall?
No, we don't have time for that. Can Olivier item heal Shara? I legit think that might be the safest. Just Tear Ball.
Beast Steak?
Just Tear Ball.
Take that.
And then, yeah, good healing. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, we hit all of them.
Yeah, Joshua is also on immune duty. Olivier can now use his damage. Oh, that's less than I...
We'll have to settle for it.
Petrify Breath, actually, because I want to DPS Josette.
Oh, that's true, and it gives a 20% chance of Petrify.
That might be Josette dead there, actually. Now Shara can start aerialing. When does Latier come in? You know what? I don't think that's too
Conservative.
hasty. Yeah. Joshua should probably pull back soon.
Actually, I think it's conservative. Especially because we're not targeting Joshua. If anything, I would tier Joshua.
That's fair too. Let's do that.
Do you agree?
Yeah. Hopefully this kills Josette.
Kills Josette.
Dead Josette, cool. Let's go for Kyle next. Blindness doesn't even really matter because breaks always hit. I'm actually curious, how much does Petrify Breath do compared to Stone Impact? I'm just kind of curious. Like, what happens if you use Petrify Breath on just Kyle? Yeah.
It probably will do like 200. Or just.
I feel like Olivier's ATS is actually higher than Cher's. That's what it seems like to me. And it seems like he's been doing really good damage.
We're losing our clocks.
Also, what are Joshua's crafts and does he have the AT delay one?
I don't know if he does. We'll check on his next turn.
Yeah. Aerial. Okay, yeah, just use Stone Impact. I was wrong. Oh. There we go.
That's a dead Papua.
That was the Dawn helped us position our tier.
Should I just attack him?
I guess, sure. Yeah. And then hopefully to get crits to use breaks. You can also have Estelle do a morale.
Oh, I should really tier Estelle.
Oh yeah, she's got well. You can just slow play this. Here you can use Petrify Breath, because there's one. Can I see Joshua's crafts right there? You can't use them. Let's flicker. Okay,
Flicker is the AT delay.
so let's like Soul Blur with Joshua just so we can. It's also not.
Are you sure I shouldn't heal?
Okay, yeah, we can heal. Yeah, that's good. Oh, there's a crit. So stingy with the crits already means that are breaking off because of attack at 50. Yeah, it's an easy fight from here.
It is a really easy fight from here. It's just tedious.
Dawn just has too much health.
And if you take him out one by one, it really just.
Oh, that's easily the safest way to do this fight, though. You saw from our first loss, if you don't be a bit safe, you can get in some trouble. Stall might kill.
Stall's gonna kill.
There you go.
Oh, so flavorful to have the protagonist kill.
Doesn't happen a lot. Yo, levels. Oh, that's some
nice
good haul.
assortment of Sepith.
These guys are tough. So this is the strength of a bracer, huh?
Crap. How can I lose to this girl?
And that's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet?
Now that this has been settled, I'm going to ask that you surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you and, well, you know what will happen, right? Yikes. No, anything but that.
Why me? Why do I have to go down like this?
Ow. What's going on? I hurt all over. And when did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck?
Bro,
Don? Oh, Josette, are you back from rolling already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Eh? Don't try and cover it up. If you've had enough, then how about leaving the breadwinning to us men? We probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Don, what are you talking about?
did you hit your head, bro? Rosette came back from Roland like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner.
What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We'd never do something like that.
What's this guy talking about?
I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know.
Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What are a bunch of bracers doing up here?
This guy's completely lost his marbles.
What an interesting turn of events.
Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offenses. Hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, and demanding a ransom? Kyle, Josette, to tell me that this is some kind of joke. Dawn.
I think that's my line. But thanks to you, bro, we've got a chance to escape.
Oh, hell. Not again. Now, hey. Kyle?
We'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. I'm never going to get the smell of this out of my hair. Let's hurry and get out of this room.
Which way do they go?
They went up. They're gonna try and escape in their airship.
Ah,
After tracking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them.
right.
Understood. I made it out alive. What a tragedy this has become. My delicate nasal cavity.
Hey, Olivia, you better hurry or we're gonna leave you behind.
Oh, wait for me.
This way, right?
I don't know. Oh,
Is this a dead end?
no. It looks like there's something here. Should we try pushing on it?
This was a secret door?
That's quite a neat little trick there. I wouldn't expect anything less from a secret fort. This looks like it's the corner of the Naval Valley. Sheriff, should we help the hostages escape first?
No, we need to take out the Sky Bandit boss first. If we're attacked while attempting to escape, there's no way we'll be able to help protect that many people.
Oh, that's true.
Well then, how about we get back in there and have a face-to-face chat with the gentleman? I think we were supposed to do this before we did the boss fight, running this fine operation.
I wish you hadn't interrupted your line.
Fair. I don't think they adjust the dialogue for if you don't turn there first. Oh, chest.
The treasure chest is offended that you have returned. Was the first time not good enough for you?
Well, I think it's run back type 2. Maybe heal just in case there's like an ambush of grunts. I don't remember if there is. But there like could be. I'm better safe than sorry. Hold her right there, you! You're not getting past us.
You guys are back for more after taking a righteous beating like that?
That's not called tough.
If you don't want to move, then we're just going to force our way through.
Well, I'd say I just made a good call. Yeah. Position the aerial near us.
Oh, of course, it's
they're
gonna be
gonna
after
run
they move. I'm gonna put it...
There,
Here.
that's good. Nice.
Oh,
Stell's attack.
Stell's kind of lame. Let's see. Oh!
Okay.
I always forget that Olivia is kind of a nice gunman. Saving because I feel like we haven't saved in a while.
Maybe a touch up too.
Overwriting the random save we have on 81. Little touch up?
Yeah. I've noticed, Della, you have an amazing sense of direction for, like, backtracking in dungeons, but then, like, you have to ask me 7 times where the turn to Revenue is. It's interesting.
What do you mean?
Like, on the overworld map, I, like, know where I am a lot better than you, but, like, you knew every turn of this dungeon, and I have no clue where we are.
You don't know where we are?
No. Don't think you're going up any further. Take the hostages and go.
So you're back for more, huh? When will you learn?
What are you trying to do? Buy time for your leaders to escape? Hey, they've done a lot for us over the years. Now it's time to return the favor. My bandit voices are so
Can we
inconsistent.
please stop playing with the rubber ball?
I'm sorry, it's a fidget.
Fidget with the seat. Ooh. Shara's riding close to death. Wow, what is up with Nasal today?
Ooh, finish it with a craft. Oh, okay.
That's a waste of a craft.
Not really a resource we have to worry about spending here, but... I think we're almost out. I mean, I'll just tell y'all, we've done the hardest fight of this chapter. We got the Capulas.
I think I just know, like, house layouts better.
Huh.
Like, the dungeon's essentially a big house. Are you just gonna glitch there the entire time?
That little rat dude just wanted to run up. Get his little turn. Crap! It looks like we got company! Don't think you're gonna walk out of here the same way you came in. All we need to do is buy some time for Don Kyle and Josette to escape. Trying to shield your masters to the bitter end, huh? Though it's a ridiculous thing to do, your spirit is admirable.
And I wonder if beating them into the ground might be a way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. And if you can't tell, these get kind of formulaic after a while. Aww.
Yeah, I could have done with like one less of these. Wow.
Double Soul Blur
That's
Feint?
some luck. Oh, that was quick. On these random fights, I want to show off some of our crafts.
Take that.
Oh.
99 cats.
Maybe an extra one for Josh.
Did I let tear?
Yeah.
Oh my
Josh was
god,
really low.
he was low. Don't call him Josh.
Joshua.
Josh, you. What?
Well, Olivia's almost out of pee-pee.
Huh?
What's this? How'd the army find out about this place? That liar! Things weren't supposed to go down like this.
Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me. Hey, what's going on here? So, those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits? I'm surprised there's a young woman, too.
How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? So how about it, Niall? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, and would you mind if we took a picture of you while you're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. The plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about. No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there. What?
What are you guys, how the heck? What's going on exactly?
Hey, it's you kids again.
Hey, look! It's Estelle and Joshua!
Bracers! Why are you here?
Just for the record, I'll tell you, we infiltrated this place one step ahead of you. Again. And the entire hideout has been subdued.
We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way. But I never would have guessed that the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting. Once again, you've overstepped your bounds! With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strike saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Sky Bandits. Very well, General.
That old man's as stubborn as ever.
He's not a bad person. He just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages?
The other lackeys should be just lying all over the place unconscious. As for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in.
I see. You have done this nation a great service. Please, leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amalthea.
Yes, Colonel.
Wait for me, Colonel. I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel's top priority. But if we have another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you too.
See you later, Estelle. Joshua.
My. You had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen, just like that.
You got that right.
Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Bracer's role has always been that of the unsung hero. So there's no real reason for us to stand out.
That sounds about right, yeah. Dad always made a point of staying in the background too.
Really? I never noticed. Where is Dad?
I guess that's the one problem we still gotta figure out. Where is Dad now? What's he doing? Why hasn't he tried to contact us?
It looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that. I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident.
Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory. So I don't know if we could exactly say that we solved the case.
No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into the corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages.
Agreed. Everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done.
You really think so? Tee.
It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left.
The men who appeared at the Valyria Lakeshore and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. Well, I guess we'll have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's not really much left we can do.
Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to the normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward.
Really? Are you okay with that?
Of course I am. I'd like to thank you too, Olivier.
I just hope that my work was worth the price of that grand Chardonnay.
Yes, in fact there was change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if anything else comes up, I'd greatly appreciate your help again. Good day.
Wow, nice that someone appreciates us.
I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor's happy as she is.
Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing our work helped out a bunch of other people.
If you say so. But I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time.
You think so?
At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for clearing up the incident. Yo, we are loaded. Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very nice sum. And this is from me.
Isn't this a recommendation from the Bose branch?
Is it alright to give this to us so soon? Of course! It would be downright rude of me to not recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it.
Thank you, Lugren.
We'll work hard so we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation.
Haha, great work you two. I'm sure your father will be extremely pleased if he heard the news.
Sure.
You're probably right. I wonder what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter.
Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone.
I don't know who this is. Excuse me, please. Oh, sure, let's go with that. Aren't you that receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits, and among some of the pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild. So I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that. But wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roland branch, but aren't Cassius Bright's family members here?
What?
That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roland branch and they said you would come here. Here you are. This is the parcel.
This letter? Yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roland branch.
It seems as if he just scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all.
Oh.
Well, that's good to hear. So that parcel is from your dad too?
No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd.
Yeah, the center hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. Oh, and one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You Bracers sure do excellent work. And to think that the clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you'd like.
Thanks, Lugren.
Well then, let's have a look at the contents, shall we?
Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here?
It's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to his departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer, the question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night.
And you're telling me this because...
Oh, how heartless and cruel you can be to a companion who has traveled alongside you. And just who is it that you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits' hideout, I wonder?
Alright already!
You can be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know.
I guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Of course I understand.
Alright, let's see what he has to say.
Dear Estelle and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably about finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you'll have trouble with in the beginning, but take one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my own work. And unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roland, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Sherazard and Ina. Cassius Bright.
This seems like the type of letter your father would write. It touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration towards the both of you.
Yeah.
It looks that way. The Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I've heard, that's still a ways off.
Yep, it's about 2 or 3 months away, which means this would be the perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to.
Forget about that, and let's focus on what's in that package. With an unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside.
To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself. But we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad.
Why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know.
That's true.
Olivier, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity.
Actually, though, Olivier does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into.
Okay, let's check it out. What's this supposed to be?
It's an orbment, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I don't know, I actually legit don't know who's about this. I was able to secure the item the aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask for Professor R to do an analysis of it when you find an opportunity. K.
But that's it?
Yep. It looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Shara, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be?
I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Your father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners, too.
If this is the only thing we've got to go on, then honestly, I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is this black orbment about, anyway?
From the shape alone, it doesn't look like it's intended for anything general use. Although it feels a little similar to a battle orbment.
Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle orbment has slots in which to install quartz. This one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact.
An artifact?
Precisely. An artifact is an orbment created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all orbments produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins, and, for the most part, the Septian Church has custody over them. They're a type of antique, so to speak.
But this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently.
You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item.
Jeez, now look what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him?
Estelle?
Now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender? What in the world has my dad gotten himself into this time?
Estelle.
You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How about we continue our journey?
Huh?
Joshua?
That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer.
Yeah, he did say that, but...
We've already managed to get recommendations from Rose and Bolin. Roland and Bose, right? All that's left are Rouen, Zeiss, and Gransel. Only those three. If we do jobs as we travel around to these other regions, we just might hear something about where Dad is, or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing, considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may have even traveled abroad. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. And we just might be able to find this Professor R, too.
Joshua?
What?
You're a genius!
Estelle, what are you talking about?
This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart.
So, should I consider that a yes?
Oh, is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes! Training to be senior bracers as we travel around Liberal, and exposing that no-good middle-aged man has been the process.
I think you're somehow missing the point.
It looks like she's back to her old self.
Ha ha! I guess it's settled then.
Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Roland now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along?
Give it a rest, Shara. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us.
And if you didn't go back, the Roland branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done.
Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Roland branch, you got it? I'll come running no matter where you are.
Sure. Thanks, Shara. And the same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Alright, I'll watch the number of drinks.
Ha! Never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Shara.
And why are you headed to Roland? Not to mention with Shara.
That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. And I thought it was about time I turned my attentions toward another region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next.
That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables or some such nonsense. But since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he'd go drinking with me at the bar.
We'll never see him alive again.
Olivier, I really hope you understand what you promised her. Ha! I could die for the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany fair Scheherazade instead. I think I'll be better off with you a safe distance away from me.
Well, have fun, but I'm warning you. Don't you dare make any trouble in Roland, you hear me? And here's another piece of advice. When Shara's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should beware.
How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Ina's coming along too.
Yeah, and she's even worse than you.
The gloves come off, huh? Is that, perchance, what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes, Estelle said it best, though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Huh?
The Roland-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Well, Oli boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we'd better hurry and get on.
Shara, wait! Can't we talk this over? I'd really appreciate it if I had just a little more time to think things through.
Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a nini!
See you later, Shara. Give our regards to everyone in Roland.
Have a wonderful trip, you two.
And that's the end of chapter 1. Thanks for watching.